Don't make the black kids angry.
It was just a couple of weeks ago that a group of the fellas, on a couple of occasions, were rampaging through downtown, attacking white women at bus stops and trolley stops. This is near or on the campus of the University of Minnesota, so the university police got together and they decided, damn it, okay, that's done, we're done with that now. We're no more on my watch. Oh no, we're just sick and tired of it now. We're going to put up cameras. We're going to put up portable lights. We're going to have more patrols. This ends now.
And right now, police say that they do not believe that these two incidents are connected. However, an increased security presence we saw across campus, including areas just like this one at the heart of the school. One of those incidents took place from more police around to an eye in the sky. You may not notice it standing watch over the corner and light rail station on Washington Ave in the heart of campus. Or this police camera system next to a U bus station off University Avenue. But they're in place to keep an eye on the area where school officials say two unrelated campus crimes happened.
Well, it's kind of alarming. I was very disturbed because this is a campus that, it should have safety as the number one concern.
I learned in early March, late at night, 8 underage boys reportedly used derogatory language towards 2 women near this U light rail stand. And one boy exposed himself before leaving. Then just last Tuesday, right near this University Avenue bus stop near Dinkytown, investigators say a pair of men slapped 3 women's rear ends several times, then took off on a bus. The trio of women were made up of a current and 2 former students. The bus stop is where students like Callie Weary and Kiri Malone hang out.
It kind of makes you question, how safe am I?
It makes me nervous, and it's really upsetting just that those things are happening.
I got this statement from a university spokesperson saying, quote, university police will continue to patrol the area heavily and has added a mobile camera.
Do you feel safe on campus with these new measures in place?
For the most part, yeah, I feel safe.
I do feel a little bit safer knowing that it might be watched, but I don't know how much first response it's going to offer.
Now, the school telling me that there are several programs in place to help keep students safe on campus, including a free chauffeur service for kids on campus to get around safely, and a service for kids to basically get someone to walk with them and escort them across campus at night.
Yeah, that's what they said a few weeks ago. Last night in the same area. It's called the East Bank. It's part of the University of Minnesota complex, patrolled by University of Minnesota cops. Well, it turns out a group of about 15 fellas, most people said they were from Somalia, they were running around this trolley stop, light rail stop, with hammers, boards, and they were beating the hell out of people. Yeah, it sounded a little bit like this.
The U of M PD is asking for assistance from Metro Transit and Minneapolis for a group of 8 to 10 males at the East Bank Light Rail Station chasing people around with hammers. They do have some people injured. They're still getting us more information, but they're requesting assistance.
A mob of 8 to 10 males wielding hammers descended upon bystanders, blah, 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 according to police dispatch audio. The incident was apparently reported 10 p.m. on Friday night. Lots of different places. It was reported everywhere except in the media. Bam! It was on Facebook from a group that we follow here called the 2nd Precinct Minneapolis Crime Watch. And it was weird. It wasn't in local TV. I haven't been able to find it. It wasn't on the local newspapers or TV. Isn't that weird? 15 black people can rampage through a part of your town with hammers. That doesn't really rise to the level of being newsworthy. Anyway, some people said there were only 8 to 10 fellas chasing people with hammers and some injuries there. They called in 3 extra neighboring police departments. Here somebody said 10 to 12 Somali fellas armed with hammers chasing people, several injuries reported. Somebody else said it looked like they were chasing people with money or white people. Hammers and bars. They attacking anyone who looked like they had money or were white. That was from somebody who said he was actually there.
Please, sir. I want some more.
What?
Please, sir. I want some more.
They had another case. Just a couple nights before that, attempted robbery, same place. 2 University of Michigan students were injured. It is unknown whether these incidents are related. But we do know every single person involved in breaking the law and attacking people and robbing people and hitting people and threatening people, yeah, every single one of those people was black. And we do know at the University of Minnesota, they are absolute, and this goes for the whole damn town, come to think of it, they are absolutely determined to say that that is just one big coincidence, because anybody who thinks it's has any meaning, this pattern of black violence in Minnesota and Minneapolis, wildly out of proportion. Anybody who says that has meaning,
I want some more.
well, they don't know what they're talking about. You know, just 2 years ago at the St. Patrick's Day in that same area, downtown Minneapolis, a group of 75 to 100 black people came in, rampaging through the area, beating the hell out of people in the parade, including lots of old people. 2 days later, the columnist, the local know-nothing columnist, who likes to do a lot of stories about how Trump is a big fat butthead, he did a big column kind of expressing this fake outrage that why didn't we know this stuff was happening down there? Why didn't we know there are teenagers in downtown Minneapolis attacking people, not just on this parade, but on other occasions? And we haven't heard him write one word about that ever since. And so, this is the kid who killed his parents and pled for mercy on the grounds that he was an orphan. This is a guy who works for a newspaper, who's part of that little club that love to pat each other on the back for keeping their eyes open and doing great work. He's the one in charge of reporting the stuff going on, and then they just consciously decide not to report what's going on, like stuff like this. And then they look at you later on and go, hey, why didn't we know what was going on? It's because you decided not to report it, fool, because you didn't want to make the black kids angry.